Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the studio. There we go. Yeah, we got everything working. Got a few more things I'm going to throw today. I'm going to do, I've got to do a couple of tankards for custom orders. Thanks, Diomedes. And then I want to make some potion bottles. This is 2 pounds of clay, and this is going to be the 32-ounce tankards. Wasn't I doing this a lot yesterday? There we go. Let's fix that. There's a sponge in here somewhere. The mimic image is in the drive in gaming. Because I just added it like within the last half hour. I also added it to the media files on the website. Right, well, multiple crazies, because I've actually got, like, I've actually got another order for one. What was it? It was a Yarn Chooses the Knitter. This one's going to be Diomedes. This one right here. Jason, hello. Good afternoon. We've had a few difficulties getting started with this one this morning, but I think it'll be all right. We're working on it. There we go. So this one will be a 32-ounce tankard. Gonna slow it down a little bit more. Let's find the edge of it there and give it a bit of an undercut. There we go. There we go. I like that to be a little bit narrower. I like the angle to be a bit sharper on these. There we go. See if I can cut through this. I can. I left enough on the bottom. And there we go. We have a 32-ounce tankard. It did not want to be one today, but we convinced it. There we go. There's one. I'm going to do 3 of these all together. Aramorath, hello. Good afternoon. Yeah, welcome everybody. or good morning. Ooh, where are you at where it's still morning? I'm making a few more things today. We're doing a few custom order tankards, and then I'm going to make some potion bottles. Australia. Well, welcome to the studio. Oh, you're coming at us from the future. Can you tell me how all these turn out? Here we go. You wish it worked like that, yeah. Oh, yeah, Chris sent you over after you were admiring the tankard, yeah, that he has. I think he may even have one of these great big ones. I think he might. Here we go. So this one is not going to be like a lot taller than the 24-ounce tankard, but it's much wider, so it can hold more. All right, let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Two of these are for Diomedes Industries. Leather worker. Who also streams on Twitch. some of the water out of here, and then straighten this up a little bit. All right. Well, we have 3 of these guys. I'll go ahead and put it over here. The next thing I'm going to work on is my potion bottles. And for those, like for most things, I use a tile and I throw it on the tile and then I move the tile. For these, I'm going to still throw on the tile, but I'm going to be able to pick these up off the wheel because they're small and just move them over to a board. And I've got, I'm trying to figure out where I can put these so they could be seen, easily seen, and not like knocked over. Since I don't have a cat with me, I can do this. This is one I made this morning. These are, so this is a 24-ounce tankard. And I made, I've been making these, like monster mugs, like mimic mugs. They all kind of give you the side eye. This one's probably one of my favorites so far of the batch that I've made. This one. Kind of, I'm partial to the 3 eyes. And this one I made, and I'm not like sure that I'm happy with the tongue, but I want to play with the concept of having the tongue go around the handle, because I think once this is dried, it's not going to get in the way of the handle. You can still hold the handle fine, but I kind of got crazy with his eyes. I gave him like 8 eyes. So after I do my potion bottles, I'm gonna be making some more of these, so y'all can help me. So be thinking about how many teeth they should have, or how many eyes they should have. If they should be squinty-eyed, like that one, like this one, or if they should be like eyes wide open, like that one. Think of the glasses cost, right? Or how many contact lenses you gotta have. Why not make the handle a tongue? I think that would just get too complicated. I feel like it'd be too fragile. Because I want it to be a handle, and because the concept for this is a mimic, so I want it to be a mug, and then like the mimic is like, you know, just opening his eyes. So I want the handle to be there, I think. Because the concept in my head is like, oh, he's trying to get at your hand because he's, you know, he's waking up. But we may, if I find a good way to do a tongue handle, we may do that. But I think I may like need to make it a little bit like thinner. Maybe have like a puckered mouth or whatever that comes out. You do like the aesthetic of it wrapping around, yeah. And then I've got some of the ones that I made the other day that are already mostly dried out. This one, I'm not sure, like I'm okay with it, but I don't know if I'll do the underbite and overbite on the same mouth. But, and then this one. I'll probably make a few more like this one, with teeth on both sides. Put him up there. And then this one is one where I really wish I had a lime green glaze. I would just call him Mike Wazowski, but like I just gave him one eye. one great big huge eye. But it's just fun to play with the different faces. And I thought too of making one that's just like a bunch of eyes all over the pot and no mouth at all. So I've got things to play with. That at first I thought I might make just a few designs and then try to copy them, try to replicate them. But I think they're all going to be different. But first, potion bottles. Then I gotta think about what color do I make everything. I'm like, my original like mimic mug is in Treebeard, and I like that. And I may like just make them all in Treebeard. But I think the tongue on that one needs to be either purple or blue. I think blue would give more contrast, but purple might give good contrast too. Put an eye in the cup so you don't know it's a mimic until the drink is done. With these are bigger, I might actually be able to get it in there and do that. It's just so hard to smooth everything out down in the bottom. And on the now my hand's all wet, but the thumb rest for all of these is another eyeball. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not... I'll do it. I started making... I've pulled this up too much, and I just started making a mug. I'm like, yeah, okay, I need to make a mug anyway. I need to make one, so... I'll measure one out and make a 10-ounce mug. Okay, so... Need to be reminded of what I'm working on. Okay, that's a good height for that. So I'll move this out of the way and try this again. Now we'll make some potion bottles. Okay, potion bottle. You shall be a potion bottle. So I'm going to still pull the clay up a little bit, but not much more than that, because I need it to be a little bit thicker to support the weight of the shoulder. You know what I didn't do is smooth this out beforehand, so it'll have a little bit of a lump at the bottom. Here we go. see if I can trim that off there. There we go. Okay. There's a potion bottle. Loki, you haven't seen us make the potion bottles before. Yes. And we just set aside. Oh, I'm like, wait, there's something left behind. There shouldn't have been anything left behind. Well, I can't fix that. I can't get back down in there. Okay, all right. So we'll make one. We'll get this figured out. You have an oil lamp like that? Yes. They usually end up having handles on them, but it's this is going to be a potion bottle, which can also be a vase. So leave a little bit more on the bottom. Okay, we'll get there. Leave a little bit more on the bottom this time. Do not make it into a mug. There we go. Do that. Trim it. Smooth it out. And then shape it. Get the water out of the center. Blame Loki, yes. Cursed trickster god. Here we go. Here we go. That looks pretty good. And we'll see if this one kept its bottom. If so, we might finally have one. Yes, it did. Gotta remember to check for that next time. All right, we have a potion bottle. Ramarath? Why did I do that? Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. I do that because I'm used to changing out the tiles. Loki, you're going through your inventory to see what you need to prioritize for restocking, like things that you've sold. Yeah, and these guys are gonna have some of them are gonna have graphics on them too. Like I'll make some that are like health, mana, and stamina potions. So what I've got, health, mana, and stamina. We've got a lot of potions. We've got some of the ones from Harry Potter, like the Polyjuice and the Skelligro. Oh, at Origins, like somebody came and saw the Skelligro potion, and they were like, "No, not even like a thought. Like, no, I'm buying this now," because he said his wife had like broke her ankle 3 weeks ago or whatever, or a few weeks ago, and had been talking about needing a Skelligro potion ever since, and so. The liquid luck. I do one that says "Poor Unfortunate Souls." After I start making those, I'll just have the song stuck in my head for a month. Do I have any models a small wooden utensil would complement? So I have, a whisk is not usually made out of wood, but yeah, well, I have, a lot of things that I use wooden spoons to model with, like mixing bowls or like utensil holders and stuff like that. I have a holiday item that is a snowman. So look on the website for a snowman. Is a multi-tiered baking dish snowman, and the arms that in the sides are like a wooden fork and a wooden spoon. But they're more like regular utensil size. Not oversized stuff, like a mixing spoon. And then for, the honey pots, you get the wooden honey dippers. What type of utensils do you do? Or what's your specialty? Glitch Witch, hello. Good afternoon. Yeah, like your entry-level product is a small coffee or teaspoon. It's in something people can buy for like 5 to 10, and they'll see the value in handmade and repeat it. Yes. One of the things that I enjoy that I've gotten that's like a wooden utensils, because we know other people that make wooden utensils, and we even carry some in our shop in Nashville, is a little wooden tongs, because it usually doesn't require a lot of carving, because it's just like two sticks with a pincher at the back, that. They call them pickle pickers to get a pickle out of the pickle jar, or a bacon tong, something to flip bacon with. But they're a small wooden tong, and they retail them for $15, and I think it's the same thing as it's something that we sell quite a bit of at the gallery, because most of the other bigger wooden spoons are 20, 25 and over. There we go. We made it. And each of these will come with a cork in the top. But like I said, they can be used for a flower pot or anything. A new product you're going to start is the herb stripping paddles. Yes, I've seen those. I've seen people make those out of clay as well. I saw you say sage advice and then start talking about the herb stripper. Making herb strippers is sage advice. Should say thank you for the suggestion. Now I want to know where the term sage advice comes from. Like, why do we say sage advice? You got the idea from like the top 5 woodcraft items selling now. I mean, I figure that's going to be a lot of the laser cut stuff too. Oh, Crimson Sheep, yeah. I need a combined chat overlay. Like, I have to figure out how to even do that. Like, I've got it up in Restream so I can see everything, but, wonder how we would do that. Nope, nope, nope. It's not what I need to do. But no, I've had people say that before too. Like people think that they need to like refresh because they're missing everything. And so, in explanation, I am multi-streaming. So I'm on Twitch and YouTube and Kick and Facebook. And so sometimes we will have people that leave comments on other platforms. I can see them all, and I try to read them out. So maybe I need to do that. I need to read them out more and acknowledge that they're from like different platforms so people don't think they're losing their minds. I did it again. I started making a mug. Let's see. The problem with making a mug is I draw the walls up too tall really for a potion bottle, but I'm gonna try it here and see if it see what happens. Because I need like more clay in this area right here to support the shoulder as I collar it in. Oh no, Loki! Like, ew. So Loki is watching from Kick. And they say, ew, laser cut, carbon footprint. You've got a solar rig? Like, you've got a, what do you mean you've got a solar powered workshop? Is that what you mean? Traditional techniques taught by old Swedish men in your family. That's awesome. I've seen a, like an old-fashioned lathe at some of the shows we've gone to where people will set up and demonstrate. A lathe that's purely powered by ropes and tension. Yeah, but that's where it's getting wobbly. If I can compress it a little bit. You can, so Wonder Hamster, that's fairly easy to do, then. I'll have you show me how. Come on, stay with me now. I don't think it's wanting to stay with me. I don't think this one wants to be a potion bottle. There we go. Loki, you've the pole lathe. You'd love to build and try that, but you've reached the point of the you can only do so many crafts realization. Yes. There we go. That's how it's supposed to work. Oh yeah, Loki, only one messy time-consuming hobby at a time. So you're saying you could use the bottles like this for those scented oils with the bamboo sticks? Yeah. Minty Pie, hey, thank you for the raid. Pie? Here's your pie delivery? Well, welcome in. Welcome. Hello, friend. What type of pie are you bringing us? But welcome, Raiders. Good afternoon. We are making some potion bottles. And once I'm done with my potion bottles, we will make some more of our monster mug friends. All right, Loki, thanks for stopping by. You heard about us from Moko, yes. Well, these are the potion bottles that Moko made, makes the leather straps for, which you can purchase on our website. The potion bottles and the leather straps. I'm not supposed to move that. But Minty Pie, good afternoon. Thank you again for the raid. What were you working on? Paper filigree. So I think of filigree as like filling in and etching. So am I wrong in that? What is paper filigree? Edge. Oh, okay. Edge quilling. Okay. There we go. So Minty Pie, send me a link. Whisper me a link to what you're working on and I can post it because only mods are allowed to post links in here. That one was a tiny bit bigger than the others, but that means it will just hold more M&Ms. My favorite way to describe the volume of these things is to say that you can fit a movie-sized box of M&Ms in here. can also send it to Crimson Sheep. Let's make that a bit narrower. There we go. I like it. Whoa. That is epic. That is so detailed. So is that for yourself, or is that an order? And also, how big is it? It's a gift for your niece. $12 by 16s. That's pretty good size. This is what the struggle looks like if you don't have enough clay there and it keeps trying to collapse on you. There we go. We're finally approaching a potion bottle shape. Almost. There we go. I'm done with it. I'm gonna quit messing with it. It's so mesmerizing to watch, yes. And except for when I'm like struggling with like I was with that one, it's usually a very like relaxing process to do. So, you've always wanted to try pottery? Well, you should take a class. Assuming you've got somebody somewhere, you know, around you where you can take a class. It is a lot of fun. Okay. How do I know how much clay to start with? Sometimes it's trial and error. Like you start maybe with what you think you'll need and then like add or take away the next time. Like this is 3/4 of a pound. And it gives me the potion bottles that the walls are thin enough that it's going to be lightweight, but also be sturdy enough. You know, it's not going to be too fragile and break while I'm trying to glaze it. What was my worst claytality while doing this? It was probably when my dragon tried to fly. I had made so this was a while back, like when I think it was in 21 or late in 20. We did because we didn't have anything else to do. We did a Twitch pottery throwdown that all the different people who were like, you know, doing clay work on Twitch. We did a bunch of different pottery throwdown assignments or challenges, and one of them was to, you know, make a teapot and make a character teapot, and I tried to make a dragon. I made a dragon teapot, and as I was taking a picture of it, I put it on the wheel and like started spinning it like slowly around to get a 360 shot, and then when turning off the wheel, instead of turning it off, I hit the wrong button and I turned it up to max speed. And it tried to fly. There's an Instagram video. That was the one that that's the thing that has hurt me the most in a long time. Because, you know, I'm used to things like things break, things like don't come out right. You know, it's just part of the process. But that one hurt. Yeah, I had made him like with a set of 4 cups that he rested on, so it was like an architectural like top of a building, were the 4 cups. And then he sat on top of them. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, the video is that you'll see the video, like, if you don't have the sound on, it'll be fine. The video is like of me doing a 360 of the piece because I'm recording it as I'm doing this, and I go to turn the thing off because I want to make sure nothing happens to it, and instead of turning it off, it goes to Mach 10, and that's the end of the video. So you'll get to see what it was. Like I said, it's a while back. It was from 21. But we have claytalities. We have things on the wheel. We have things break. You know, we bump into things, or that sometimes you don't even or things bump into each other. It's a clay, because clay is very, very fragile. You know, until it's been fired. So breakage is just part of it. But the good thing is, like, before the clay's been fired, you can reuse it over and over again. So if something breaks, I can just rehydrate the clay and make something else. So there's very little wastage in the studio. Oh, Crimson Sheep, is it watch people die inside material? I don't know, because you don't see the actual damage. Dafflig, hello. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. I think, like, I've had some incidents where, like, I've had, because I used to not have a bunch of tables in here, but I had boards that I would set on top of, like, the wheel, or set on top of a couple of buckets and use as a table. And one time I was putting together a lot of very time-consuming pieces, and I overbalanced my board, and so they all just, like, flipped over. So things like that have happened. I've dropped things trying to get them to the kiln before. Oh yeah, you gotta weed through a lot of cats on Instagram to get to the pots. They are curled up in the front window in the sun right now. I knit or I crochet so I don't kill people. Yes, those are some of the most popular ones. Wolfie Hound, hey, thank you for the resub. Wolfie Hound is at 96 months. Thank you. Thank you for helping us keep the cats in kibble for so long. How are you doing? Maybe once you get to 100 months, you'll order a new mug. You've been working and gaming and being so hot. Yes. I know it's even worse down there. But we've been averaging like 100-degree days up here even. Should have just left it alone, shouldn't I? Oh, did you find it? Wolfie Hound, the dragon that I made a couple of years ago that tried to fly off the wheel. And met a very sad end. We were talking about our worst claytalities. Nope. Nope. Oh well. Lumi, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I wish there was a better way, like in Instagram, to like categorize. Wish you could search for things by year or something. You did a mod thing! Thank you. Thank you for giving Lumi a shout out. And Johnny, thank you for the follow. So, Lumi, what were you working on today? Here we go. Why can't it be that easy every time? Okay, off to do the things. Well, good luck with the things. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you again for the resub. Ooh, you've got a foreign object. Oh, remember the bolt that I found in the clay the other day? I found where it belonged. It did. It belongs. I replaced it on the slab roller. This is a piece of sponge, a piece of a blue scrubby. It's almost time for tacos. Taco Tuesday. There we go. So for some of these, like I normally do some with the different medallions on them, and then some just plain. And I'm thinking I've picked out like 3 different designs from the Zelda game, because they have like each game has a different pot that they break, and I'm gonna do a couple of the different Zelda pots with these potion bottles, and I'm really considering trying to find something to put inside. Like you can buy like, or even like make 3D print our own little like gems, but I saw a listing for like the edible rupees, like hard candy, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if you can get like just gemstone hard candy to put in there, because I think it would be fun just to have like something in there. Doesn't have to be candy, but something inside of the pot. And out there in the world somewhere, there has to be gemstone hard candy. Oh man, I drew this up too tall. Okay, another mug. We're gonna have another mug. All right, here we go. Sod Swabby, hello. Good afternoon. Now remember, I'm making a potion bottle, not a mug. The last one fooled you, yes. Well, I keep intending to make potion bottles, but I forget, and then, like, if I pull the clay up too tall and thin, which is what I'm used to doing when making mugs, then it's not going to make a very good potion bottle, because the walls need to be thicker. Sometimes my hands just go on autopilot. Yeah, sometimes your mouth does that too, yeah. So these are little potion bottles that you can eat or drink out of, or just use them as a little bud face. Alright, see ya. Do I have each piece of clay pre-measured? Yes. These are 12 ounces, 3/4 of a pound. No, if you're like hand building, you can maybe just grab a bunch of clay and start playing with it, or like if you're sculpting, I tend to just, grab a little bit of clay and form it into something. But when you're throwing, you need to have the clay, you need to wedge the clay or have it or work it a little bit to make sure that it's all the same consistency, because that's very important when throwing. If you have lumps in the clay, then it's going to be uneven and you're not going to be able to make anything out of it. Ad break, it's a good time for a hydration break too. We have 27 of these so far. And we're back, yeah. What I was saying when the ad started was that, like, if you're hand building or sculpting, you just grab a chunk of clay and start working with it. But when you're throwing, you need to kind of prepare the clay a little bit better to make sure that it's all an even consistency and that there's no air bubbles in it. So, because if there's any unevenness in the clay, then you can't really it'll get in the way and could make the piece collapse, or just make it so you can't make it very big. Makes it uneven. So I can fit a few more on this board, and then I'll move it and get another one. Yeah, those are the mugs I'm going to be working on once I get these done. I'm going to be working on some of their faces. How long do I have to bake them? They, well, they go through 2 different firings. The first one goes up to 1800 degrees, and the second to 2232 degrees Fahrenheit. They each take around like 8 to 9 hours to reach temperature, and then they have to cool down for about 24 hours. The first firing is done when the pieces are completely air dried, and it is to put the clay through a chemical change. It fires it to a low temperature so that it's no longer water soluble, but it gets rid of all the impurities in the clay so that you can glaze it without it breaking and without it just like collapsing and such. Is it like at 350 like a roast, or 425 like a frozen pizza? Yeah. And I don't think with a pizza you don't take it out of the oven and then it explodes. So we got to let it cool down. Pizza. I know it's a conundrum, Wonder Hamster. Pizza or tacos for Taco Tuesday? You got to make the hard decision. Well, we lost Crimson Sheep because he got distracted by tacos. Taco Bell's pizza might explode, but not until the next day. Yeah. Derpy, what are monster mugs? They're being very quiet over here. They're being very polite. See, we no longer have cats. We have monsters over here. I'm assuming that you can see the visuals. If you cannot see the visuals, I have 4 different tankards over here with monster faces on them. Those are some I've already put together, and once I'm done with my potion bottles, I will put a few more faces on my tankards. And I'll go through and show what I've done so far, and y'all can help me decide like how many number of eyes they need and how many teeth they need. If you fold the pizza, it is also a taco. Yeah. They just give it a fancy name like a calzone. Crimson Sheep, y'all had this discussion the other night. Pizza is a sandwich. Tacos are also a sandwich, yes. These are going to Gen Con. Yes. Where they will be called mimic mugs. That's what, like, that's the technical name for them. Monster mimic mugs. It's kind of interchangeable. Tacos are a hot dog. There you go. Or is a hot dog a taco? A bat mug with wings? Oh, Tammin, you're going to have to send your hubs on a mission. Are y'all both going to Gen Con? Carve the handle into a wing shape. That's a skinny wing. Yeah, Halloween's your favorite, even though you're diabetic, so you can't have the candy, but you love the cute spooky, not the creepy spooky. You've seen wings folded into handles. Okay. Okay, I can see that folded up like at a point. Yeah. Now you're imagining a sippy cup with the handles on each side, but they're bat wings. Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. I gotta move my board over here. I need to get another one. Let's do this and that. Let's move this out of the way. I'm gonna try to put this over here. All right, here we go. So here's my potion bottles I've made today. Okay. And now where's that other board? It's way over there. Just do a potion bottle, add a bottle nipple, and then bat wings. Yeah. Oh no, Wonder Hamster. Wonder Hamster's working on an epic banner for us. How many was on that board? How many do we have? That's 31. We have 33 so far. You found a 10-pack of colored masking tape, so you will have 10 different colors on the categories. Okay. Sounds like a plan. There we go. Can you put liquid in the potion bottles? Yes, you can eat or drink out of them. Because they're made of the same thing as my mugs. They're going to be glazed just like my mugs. So yes, you can eat or drink out of them or use them as a bud vase. Someone also suggested today to put like the scented oil in them and the like the bamboo sticks as an oil diffuser. Do I ever get Unchained Melody stuck in my head? Only when trolls play it. That's actually the reason why I've never done song requests, because I don't even have to worry about the general public. My mods would play it nonstop. No, I have nothing against Unchained Melody. I just don't want to hear it nonstop. Colleen, good afternoon. But, hey, everybody, somebody mentioned Ghost. Somebody mentioned Ghost. Take a drink. Almost forgot. So, people used to, like, mention Ghost, like, so often in chat that we made a drinking game out of it, and we haven't had that in a while. You don't think the word, you mentioned Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore. It counts. It counts. Colleen, you saw potion bottle holders being assembled. Yes, they are awesome. They're getting us as many as they can. So we've got Moko Made here on Twitch making us leather potion bottle straps. How come I don't take the square off for these, the tile on the bottom? Because these are small enough and lightweight enough that I can move them without squishing them. That's it. Oh no, I didn't give him much time at all. No, and I even, like I said in my email, I said if you know, I know I'm late, I'll take whatever I can get. So yeah, I put a sticker there. I put it there a while back. I clean it off every once in a while so it can be seen. Oh really? That's just a challenge then. Okay. I don't feel as bad. No, meeple mugs don't go on the banner. They're just like the D20 mugs. They're going to be on the table. Unless you think otherwise. Because I did not count meeple mugs in my count of how many we needed for the banner. So, FYI. Don't you think something should have plenty of contrast up there? You know, like a red or blue. It is for Gen Con, yes. So because we're limited to just a 10 by 10 inline booth at Gen Con, we are making a 12-foot like banner wall, like think of like a t-shirt wall where you can like pick a number, and we'll have all of our back stock in the back half of the booth where people can hopefully see the sign better than they can try to like peer into all the little boxes. You just put one of each as an example. Yeah, I think red and black are the only ones we have left from the from Origins. Whew. Almost took out one of them. Put my finger through one of the potion bottles over here. Okay, good point. You probably could just put them up there as an example then. So people know, people can see them there and out in front of them. So the things that we have multiple colors of, like most things are going to be one color. The multiples are going to be the meeples, the D20s, the D10s, and then like the crazy cat ladies I've just been making in different colors, but I can commit to one if we need to. I forgot about the whole, well, I didn't like forget about them. I'm just like, oh yeah, we need to order those now. I kept putting, I'm like, I need to do that. I need to do that. Oh, I have to do that now or we won't get any. How many yellow meeples? Well, I've got 20 meeple mugs made up, so, like, I have to see. I was going to try to do, like, 3 or 4 of some of the more popular ones. I'll make at least 3 yellow. You think I should make 5? I'll make 5, and then none of them will sell. That's what'll happen. See, I keep thinking that red and blue are the most popular ones, but then somebody's like, oh, you have orange! Okay. But I think people like get excited about the brighter colors too, because you don't often see those out there. All right, how many yellow meeples should I make? How many should I do? Out of 20, how many should be yellow? And I can always make more meeples. I think normally I just take around like 10 or so. So I can make more meeples. Should I break 5? Remember, we have over 150 options for mugs. It's not just meeples. I can always make more. No, it never hurts to make more. That's the line. That's the Maya-ism. It never hurts to make more. My niece, well, my brother was coming home, and you know, daughter texted him saying, "Can you bring home ice cream?" He's like, "Didn't I do that last night?" She's like, it never hurts to bring more. Never hurts to bring more. So that's what we've been saying. All the yellow meeples. Okay, I'll make one more here and see. Here we go. So that was 41 of those. I'll make like more potion bottles. I want to have at least 100. But I want to make a few mimic faces. So I'm going to grab a few of the, or one at a time, tankards, and then... So these are still pretty soft. Let's see which side is softest. That's where I'll put the eyes and attach everything. I'll use this. Put that there. So I'll also show off some of these guys again. We've got this one, which I'm calling the classic, like having like kind of a smile, teeth on both sides with like 3 eyes. And then I've given them an eye as the thumb rest too. And then we've got our Mike Wazowski mug with our 1 eye. This one, I think this is the last one I did. I like it. I like the 3 eyes. And then he's got a little snaggle tooth over here. Good. I'm glad you like that. Yes, the thumb rest. Yeah. And then this one was, though, I want to do something like, I want to expand on this idea. I want to do something like the tongue, I think, is a bit, I'm not like all that happy with this one. I like it, but I want to do better on the tongue. But having it go around the hand, like maybe, I think it maybe needs to like start a little bit further over here. That's it. But I do love all the eyes. I kind of went crazy with the eyes on this one. So we got like the little like squinty. We got squinty eyes, which were like, where's squinty eye? Here he is. Here's squinty eye, and then we've got the ones that are kind of like, you know, smaller but wide open. And then I think this one is kind of my favorite so far with his underbite. $30 an eye. Yeah. And then there's that one too. That was one of the first ones I did. So what do you think? Squinty eyes or smaller eyes? What I've do is I made a press mold with a bunch of different eyes, so we can pick out which ones we want. And so we can say, I want to do the eyes first, and then I'll do the mouth. I think I may start off with one of the bigger squinty eyes. But I've got time to do a couple, so I am taking suggestions. There we go. So I think let's do that, and then a couple of the smaller eyes. And so when, you know, making this press mold, it's just a plaster mold. I sculpted out a lot of different eyes, and I put them all on a tile, and then just put plaster on top of it. I made a wall, a barrier around it, and then covered it in plaster. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think the 3-eye combination is my favorite. And then if I can't get it out, I just get a little bit of clay and pull it out. Alright. So I'm going to set this, so we're going to go a little bit lower right here. Let's push out from the inside a little bit. There we go. Do that. We're going to kind of set these there, and then there we go. I like grouping them together like that. I may even put that a little bit lower. Okay. Get some slip on here. And then attach it. And one of the good things about the water-based clay is like I can go back and like smooth out like fingerprints and stuff with the water, so it doesn't have to be like completely perfectly smooth. And then I'm gonna edit this a little bit. Oh no, you accidentally sprayed deodorant in your mouth. Oh no. Did you really? Accent. That's what I get for not reading the rest of the comment. No. Why do y'all do that to me? That's why sometimes I read everything first before I say it out loud, and when I don't, y'all get me. I'm just going to be here carving on my eyeball. I'm not even going to look at chat. Megan, thank you for the raid. I'll talk to Megan. There we go. I'm kind of undercutting and adding a little bit more depth to this because, like with the press mold, you can't do undercuts. But good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Join us as we make some of our monster mugs. Get this section right here. There we go. Eyeballs! Yep. Okay, got that one. I'm going to put one right there. These can be tilted up a little bit, like he's really giving you a hard hard side eye. And see, with the two eyes there together, I can kind of give him a brow ridge right there. So I haven't done any with just two eyes. Should I do some with just two eyes? I mean, it's not what a mimic is known for, but it would just be monster eyes. So it would be kind of like that. And so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start poking at it with this one too. Giving it a bit more depth. So using the press molds just kind of helps me automate the process a little bit, but I still like customize each one of them. Like, I could smooth them out if I needed them, if I didn't want them to have a squint eye. I probably shouldn't have put eyeball, like I shouldn't have put like an extra little hole in there so I could change the direction the eyes are looking. Do this a little bit more. Oh, yeah, Weasel, if your coffee mug was a mimic, you'd be sad for your lack of coffee. Let's give him a little bit of a brow. There we go. And then okay, and then we'll do this, give him an eye so he's looking at you. I gotta fix that one too. What was it I used for that? Yeah, something like that. And then a little one inside there. Do this again. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm going to add one more. And it's going to be like right up here. See which way did I tilt him the other time? I tilted him kind of the same direction as this one. Let's see which. Should be higher. Off to the side. Over here. Push it down. Tilt it up. I think tilt it up. I think like that, maybe. And when I can't get my finger in there, I'm gonna use my little, one of my tools here, and smooth it down a little bit, or blend it in. And again, we'll smooth out a lot of these fingerprints with water later. So they're all looking the same direction. We'll give him a little brow as well. And fix this section right here. And this one. There we go. There we go. Give him a little bit more of a brow. There we go. Kind of sticks out a little bit further, doesn't he? Yeah, so each of these guys is going to be just a little bit different. And then we'll need to give him a mouth. So that's the next thing is the mouth. I think we'll go with our underbite, our standard underbite. So it's going to go from here over here. And I need to put the teeth on first. So how many teeth? Should we have teeth on both sides? One side. Here is teeth on one side. Here is teeth on both sides. There's another teeth on both sides. There's another teeth on both sides. Teeth! Just one tooth. Just one giant tooth. Okay. Just one giant tooth. I do like doing things in odd numbers. So we can do another tooth either right here, it can be right there, or it can be layered on top of these guys right here. If I do that, I may spread them apart a little bit. Do that. There we go. Mini with a gap in the middle. Yeah, do that and then have some more like over here on the other side. Yes, odd numbers are far more interesting than even numbers, and that's where like that's one thing that one of my first art teachers stressed, and that's something I've always remembered. I'll do 2 there. Is this one bigger than that one? I think it is. There we go. All right, I think that's our teeth. So let me actually attach them. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I need to roll out a coil to make the lip with. Cobalt Reaver, hey! 'Tis a mimic mug. Mimics like coffee too. Okay, that's good. Or whatever you happen to have in your tankard at the time. They're not picky. Okay, we're giving our little guy here an underbite. There we go. See if I can stretch this out a little bit more. Make sure we have a nice big underbite. And then There is a great difference in making funny faces on a mug and a dragon. And then I'm going to give him a little bit of a snout here. There we go. So in profile, he's got a bit of a nose. And then we'll give him some give a little section around the edge of his mouth there. Yeah, I should say, like, don't drink from the mouth. Gotta be careful, I don't want to mess up my teeth. I'm looking to see what I've done with my other one. So there's the side of his mouth. And I'll do one on the other, on the opposite side too. This one's name is Beavis. This one has been given a name. Colleen, you love these so much. Thank you. I made one last year, and it ended up, like, it was because I had like one that collapsed, or I had like a big wrinkle in the bottom of one. I'm like, that would make a good mouth. I'll just see if this works. And we had so many people coming and asking for them at the show. So I thought this is a good idea. Alright, got that, and I may do a little bit more with the teeth here. We'll just kind of separate those a little bit. Okay. So far, here he is. All right, Bruce Weasel, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thinking I need to like make his eye pointed a little bit more towards that way, so I'm gonna fill him in, and then give him a new eye. Yeah, there's like really no right or wrong with this stuff. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that looks better. That's much better. Okay, there we go. So now he's really giving you the side eye. And then we'll put a handle on him. What colors do I make them? So far, I've made them in Treebeard, which I really like, and I'm not sure that I want to do something different or like just keep all of them the same. We'll get a normal handle. Let me see if I can find the picture. Where's my paw print stamp? Because these even get a paw print stamp. You know, it started out as a mug. I made a mug. It just, you know, it got taken over by a mimic. There we go. So there we go. See, he's given a side eye to your hand. And then we're going to make one of the eyeballs be the thumb rest. A little bit more clay than that. And then we gotta see what we want the thumb rest to be kind of looking over here too, kind of looking at the same place. Here we go. And so we have the thumb rest as an eyeball with the rest. So here is our what is our what were we naming him? He was given a name. Beavis. Okay. So this one is called Beavis. And this is kind of my favorite like design to do. The 3 eyes with like teeth on both sides with an underbite. Let me see if I can find, Jenny, hello. Looks best when he's giving you the side eye. There we go. I don't remember if I put the, Mimic Mug we did last year into the drive or not. We might have. Kit Kat, hello. Yeah, and so we've got some others back here as well, like with more or less eyes. Where's some more eyes? I need to do one of these. So this one has more eyes. What's gonna be heartbreaking is if any of these like break before making it to the guild. Let's see. I'm getting to the picture of these guys glazed. There he is. All right. There we go. Found it. There's one that I made last year that's in Treebeard. All right, so this one is done. This one is done, and then I think the next one I do will be, we'll have multiple eyes. Or not, like, I should say they'll have multiple, like, eyes like that instead of just, like, the squinty eyes. Like this one. I'm gonna set this over here to dry. Ooh. You like, right, it looks good glazed. It turned out good. I'm like, I don't know that I want to try another color on these since I know that one works so well. Like, part of me kind of wants to make one like the red and blue because I think the red would look cool, but do something with the jade. Maybe the jade and iron, like the Carlsbad, which is up top. like just the green and brown, because I think that would look good. Or I could do a solid iron. I think that would look good too. It might be too runny though. Like the solid colors might be okay. Like I don't know. You think so, Bloody? I see that they could be any color, and that's the other thing. They're mugs. They could be any color and then have like the eyes and the teeth coming out of them. So they could be any of the earth tone colors. The eyes though, I'm gonna keep black with like red eyes. I'm gonna keep that. Make a purple one. I could make them all different colors. I could. But and then like on this one with the tongue, it like I think the tongue should be like either purple or blue with like against a tree beard or something. Plaid mimic. You know what I mean, any of my colors. You got like 27 choices. Oh, but the bone china blue like designs. Yeah. And blood around the mouth. There's a company that does that they do like the bone china style, like was it blue willow style pots, but instead of it just being flowers and landscapes and stuff, it's like aliens and monsters like in the blue china paint going around the pots. It is pretty cool. Bone china with D&D scenes, yeah. I mean, those are transfers. Those are like underglaze transfers. So, but I don't think that's something I'm gonna do on these. So okay. So I might do different ones. So you think varied colors versus individual, like just all being one color. Just plaid. Just plaid. That's all we're doing. I have had somebody ask me if I could do camo before. Let's see who else is on. Wonder Hamster, do you want pizza or tacos? Well, look at that. There's somebody doing a cross-stitch dragon. So is Smoko Maid still on? You never finished the debate. You don't know which is which anymore. You can make a pizza. You can make a pizza into a taco. Nope. Okay. Oh wait, Texas Hula just got started. So let's go see what they're doing. Making magic wands. All right, here we go. We're gonna go see Texas Hula because they're just getting started. I'll try to make some more of these, and I'll save some for tomorrow so we can make some more tomorrow on stream because it's kind of fun. But y'all have a good evening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for helping me and keeping me company while I was getting some work done. I will see y'all later. Have a good afternoon. And let's go say hi to Texas Hula. Here we go.